Hi guys, Luke Kane here, founder at MTP Health and creator of the knee program. A really fundamental part of the knee program exercises, and for anybody with knee OA or knee pain, is glute activation. It's a massive element to improving how you function at the knee and reducing the stresses on the knee. The reason it's so important is that, particularly with knee pain and living with knee pain, you tend to do less dynamic exercise. So you don't tend to sprint as often, you don't tend to jump as often. And the glutes are most active often in big hip extension movements, in big explosive movements like sprinting and jumping and so on. So when it's been a while since you've done that, you tend to get a gradual weakening and decline in your glute strength and glute activation. That, coupled with our life in the modern day society, just makes it a little hard for the glutes to be as strong and as capable as they could be. When that happens, it creates instability at your pelvis. So your pelvis sits above the knees and really can be like a steering wheel for the knee control. If the pelvis is moving around too much, the knees are going to be really having to work overdrive to stabilize. So what we want to do is create lots of tension, lots of activation and burn, really, around the hips and around the glute muscles to make sure that they're firing really efficiently so that the pelvis is nice and stable, and then the knee can just relax a little bit and be a hinge, or be in the middle of between the foot and the hip, and not have to work so hard to stabilize. So fundamentally, the focus is on getting them to switch on so that they work really responsively to take the stresses off the knee while you do other activities. We're going to run through the perfect way to execute glute activation for priming your movement pre-exercise when you have knee pain. Now, there's lots of different exercises you can do for glute activation, but they can be pretty complicated, and it's easy to get them wrong when you're standing up on your feet, because shifts in position change where the tension is and it becomes a bit messy. So the favorite way for us to do this glute activation is lying down. Now, we love using these great glutes resistance bands. You can use any looped resistance band, but having something with some different levels of resistance is great. What you're going to do is you're going to pop the band over your feet and pull it up above your knees. So we want it to be just above your kneecap. From there, you're going to have a lie back onto your back. We're going to set up with the outside edge of your feet in line with your pocket. So if you put your hands down by your side, your index finger should point at the outside of your heel. We're going to do that on both sides. Have your feet really straight, and then from there, we're going to push your knees out into the band. So you're going to start with enough tension so you could fit about 2 fist width between your knees. From here, we're going to push out into the band and then slowly return back to the start position. We're going to do that on each side. Now, we recommend doing it all on one leg and then all on the other leg. So for today, we go 10 on the right and then we do 10 on the left, pushing out the other way. Now, as you push out, what we want to try and achieve is stability everywhere except the moving leg. So if my right leg's moving out and back, everywhere else is nice and still. We don't want this kind of moving side to side as you do it. So we're going to go 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and then from there, we're going to bridge up, lifting straight up, squeeze your backside, lower back down again. And we're going to do 10 of those, holding the tension out on the band as you go. Now, the reason we love this one so much is that it hits your glutes at a range of different angles. So you're pushing out into rotation, then you're holding the tension on and you're bridging up and forward. So you're getting activation at a bunch of different angles, and the glutes run in different fiber lines. So it can be really, really effective to hit all of the glute muscles in a very short and simple way. Hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check out our website, mtphealth.com.au. We've got heaps of free content there for you. We've also got online programs available, really comprehensive stuff. So check it out. If you like this, subscribe, do it. It's good for you. We hope you love it.